morning, everybody. Welcome to Storytime. I'm so excited to have you here for our stories today. Before we talk about our theme and our stories, let's do our song. For our song, we need 3 signs. We need more, read, and happy. Are you ready? The more we read together, the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Big books and small books and short books and tall books. The more we read together, how happy we'll be. Excellent job. Thank you so much for singing with me. I love it when we sing together. Today, our theme is going places. Now, I know that maybe some of you haven't been out of the country, and probably none of us have been to outer space, but I know that you go somewhere each and every week. What kind of places do you go? Do you go to the grocery store? Do you go to the library? Do you go to school? Do you like to go to a big city? Do you visit a farm? Maybe you've been to the beach for vacation. No matter where you go, you're always going somewhere, right? So today, our theme is going places. And together, we're going to visit a few different places, some of which you might have even been to too. So let's get started with our story time all about going places.
Joey Runs Away by Jack Kent. "Joey, come clean up your room," Mother Kangaroo said. "I've told you 100 times." 8 times, Joey mumbled. He had kept count. Like all kangaroo children, Joey lived in his mother's pocket. At the moment, though, everything was in a jumble. There was hardly room for Joey to turn around. Joey sighed and went to clean up his room. But he took one look at the mess and decided it would be easier to run away from home. So he did. "You're being awfully quiet, Joey," Mother said after a while. "Have you finished cleaning your room?" There wasn't any answer. "Joey?" Mother called. She looked in her pocket to see what he was up to, but he was nowhere in sight. "He's hiding, the rascal. I'll find him," said Mother. But Joey wasn't under the bed, and he wasn't behind the dresser. He wasn't anywhere. Mother saw a small piece of paper. It was a note written in crayon. The note said, "I have runned away. Goodbye, Joey." "Joey's gone," said Mother, and she started to cry. Then she set out to look for Joey. Word soon got around that Joey's mother had an empty room. Several folks came to ask about the room. "It's not for rent," said Mother, but they looked it over. And they tried it out. And they decided it wasn't quite right for any of them anyway. "It's Joey's room," said Mother. Meanwhile, Joey was trying to find a new place to live. Every kangaroo mother's pocket was already filled. But Joey found a pelican whose pouch was empty, and he moved in. It was very comfortable, but sometimes it was rather scary. Joey decided to look some more. When the postman started his rounds the next day, he noticed that his mail pouch seemed heavier than usual. As he bounced along, Joey thought that it wasn't like Mother's pocket at all. He was homesick. It was late in the afternoon when the postman delivered the mail to Joey's mother. "A few bills," said the postman as he handed them to her. "Oh, a letter, a magazine, some junk mail. And, oh yes, I think this is yours," he said, lifting Joey out of the pouch. "Where have you been?" Mother asked between hugs and kisses. "I was looking for a place to live," said Joey. "Well, it just so happens that I have an empty room," said Mother. "See what you think of it." Joey hopped right in. He was very happy to be home again. "It's just right," he said. "It only needs to be cleaned up a little," Joey said, and he got right to work. The end.
Now we're going to take just a little break from story time to sing a song together. And this is one you probably know. It's all about one of my favorite places, which is the farm. and our song is Old Macdonald Had a Farm. So join in with us. Are you ready?
Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a...
What's that?
Chicken?
Chicken.
E-I-E-I-O, with a buck here and a buck there, here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a dog. E-I-E-I-O, with a bark here and a ruff there, here a ruff, there a ruff, everywhere a ruff. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a sheep.
Oh no! Silly sheep.
E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cat. E-I-E-I-O, with a meow meow here and a meow meow there, here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a duck. E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a mouse. E-I-E-I-O, with a squeak squeak here and a squeak squeak there, here a squeak, there a squeak, everywhere a squeak squeak. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Oh no! For our craft this week, I'm not going to do a little demonstration on how to put it together. I'm just going to show you that if you come by the library and pick up your little craft kit, this is what you're going to find inside. Since going to the farm was one of our places to go, I thought it would be fun if we did a little chick. Isn't that cute? So when you pick up your craft kit, it's just going to look like this. It's going to be a little bag, and it has all the parts in it, and it even has a set of instructions in there to tell you how to do it, so you don't need me this week to show you how. But this craft kit will be available at the library for you anytime you're ready to come pick it up.
Time for School, Little Blue Truck by Alice Shertle. Illustrated in the style of Jill McEmery by John Joseph. Horn went beep, engine purred, friendliest sounds you ever heard. Little blue truck came down the road early one morning with good friend Toad. Little blue truck called beep beep, hi to big bright school bus passing by. What a wonderful bus, all shiny and yellow. She stopped and smiled. Hi, little fellow. Inside everyone sat in a row. They waved out the windows to blue below. Little duck called quack, there's school today. Little goat said ma. Little horse said neigh. Lamb, chick, calf called ba, beep, moo. We're taking the bus to school, Little Blue. What a wonderful job, said Little Blue. I wish I were a school bus too. You're a good little truck, the school bus said, but this job needs a bus instead. I'm shiny yellow, I'm long and wide, with lots of windows and seats inside. As the bus drove off, Blue heard her say, mustn't be late for school today. Down the road went Little Blue, still wishing he were a school bus too. They were almost home when Blue said, Toad, that's Peggy crying by the road. Oink, oink, I'm late, poor Piggy wept. I've missed the bus, I've overslept. Beep, beep. Don't cry, said Little Blue. Climb in. Let's see what I can do. By now the bus is way ahead. We'll take another way instead. Blue made a turn and left the road. Hang on, Piggy. Hang on, Toad. I know a path right through this wood. I'll get you there like a school bus should. Bump, bump, bump. The path was rough, and Blue was little, but Blue was tough. There were bushes and brambles and towering trees. Croak, said Toad. It's quite a squeeze. There's no room here for a great big bus. Beep, said Blue. There's room for us. Hoo, called an owl with mild surprise and looked at Blue with big round eyes. A gray squirrel chattered chee, chee, chee and jumped along from tree to tree. When they came to a stream, Blue splashed right in. Beep, beep, he said with a little grin. I'm good at streams and getting wet. A little water never stopped me yet. Through the woods, what a bumpy ride. Then there was the road on the other side. Yelled Piggy. You did it, Blue. I see the school and the school bus too. Beep, said Blue. It wasn't hard. And he drove right into the school bus yard. The school bus stared and blinked her eyes. Looks like this job is just your size. You're not big, not yellow, not long and wide, but you had room for a friend inside. You did this job in your very own way. We needed a tough little truck today. Neigh, peep, oink, quack, baa, moo. Everybody cheered. Good job, Blue. The end.
So that's it for our story time this week. If you liked our stories all about going places, come to the library or give us a call and tell us that you'd like more books on going places. Because we have some really great books like Milk Goes to School, The Berenstain Bears Picnic, and S is for School. This is a really fun board book if you have little ones at home. There's great pictures and it teaches them the alphabet. So those are all really fun books. So before we say goodbye today, let's sing our song. Remember, for our song, we need 3 signs. We need time, goodbye, and friends. Are you ready? It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Clap your hands, wink your eyes. It's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody. I will see you for story time next week.